just start setting up the first game. I think Desolate might be quite interesting. I've heard from a lot of people that they either enjoy it or they would like to see it. So that's why I also got that. That's by Jason Glover. That's the person who has also done like Tin Helm and Dust Runner, which I've both shown on my channel, and also Gate, which I hope I will be able to show to you today. And this is like a little bit, well, larger game, so to speak. It's pretty much like the same size in terms of mechanisms and everything, but it's like just a little larger box because we are mostly used to these tin boxes by them, right? Emma's asking, so Thecos, which is me, do you reckon you'll get Wormspan since Wingspan is your favorite game? Yes, definitely. I am a little bit afraid that I will like Wormspan more. I hope not. I really hope not, because Wingspan I just love above everything else regarding board games. But yeah, I'm very interested in that because Wormspan is actually not a reskin. Just for those of you who don't know or who are not quite sure yet, Wormspan takes the mechanisms and the idea of Wingspan with a different theme. So not birds this time, but like way larger birds. I mean dragons, right? And it's actually like a more complex game. They actually they removed a few things. For example, the dice for the food, right? Because they want to have less chance, and also they added a few more mechanisms that make the game a little bit more interesting, but also more complex. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that. I've been trying to pre-order it, but I couldn't find it yet. So yeah. Long story short, I will definitely get Wormspan. I'm probably going to write to Stormlight Games and ask them how I can get that in Germany as soon as possible, because I need to make videos on that as a huge Wingspan fan, right? Emma's also saying I love the artwork on that box for Desolate. Yeah, the artwork is really cool. Very, very cool. Didi is also asking, is this related to Escape from the Dark Sector? No. Oh, wait. Escape from the Dark Sector. You don't mean you don't mean Escape from Station 52, right? I don't quite know which game you mean. And A. Frank is asking, I saw you playing Loam lately. Do you think you'll do a playthrough? Yes, more than 100%, even because I've already recorded my playthrough. I just recorded it this week, and I'm just looking for a good time to actually also publish the video, because yeah, I need to find like a slot to post it. Most likely it will be like in about 2 to 3 weeks. I don't know if I'm going to be able to post it earlier than that, but Loam will be coming out, a playthrough, and a little spoiler, I absolutely adore this game. So like it's a really, in my opinion, a really, really great game. And James was saying here in the States they won't start taking orders until January 31st, I think. You mean for Wormspan? Are you serious? Really? I thought you could get it earlier, actually. That's kind of weird. I really thought you could get it earlier. Where are the items? Here they are. Oh, that is weird. Okay. So, let's just... Well, they're kind of like... I shuffled them pretty much like last time already, but let me just reshuffle them. Sometimes when I put a game back in the box, I already pre-shuffle the cards a little bit. So I don't have to shuffle them too much like afterwards. But it's weird, James, that they start taking orders that late. I thought it was earlier. I think you could like pre-order it, but I guess not. I looked like on the Stonemaier webpage and I was not able to order it actually. So that is kind of weird. Well, we'll have to see about that. So about the items, I'm not quite sure. I think I draw 3 and can choose 2 of those, right? Let me just quickly check. Sorry about that. But I think 3 random item cards. Yeah, okay. So that's good. Alright, so what do we have here? We have Desolate here. To explain this game, well, we are like stranded on like we have crash landed during a failed rescue mission, and we are now trapped like in a space station on some remote planet or moon, I think. And we are not alone here, right? And we need to like power up the escape shuttle with these 5 cubes here in order to escape. Because if we can't do that, then we will be killed by the hostile aliens, and we of course don't want that, right? The game mechanism is similar to what you have already seen for Tin Helm and also Dust Runner, and we have the same mechanism with like drawing 2 cards and choosing one of those to actually like work with, right? So I will put all of these things up here. I think we don't need them here like that, and I will just put the cubes also, and I will just put the cubes like here, that when we get them, I think that should be okay. So then we have, that's the wrong way, like this, because now they form like a moon, which is pretty cool. I like that quite a bit. So here we go. Hey, Frank is saying BGG is down again. Really? Oh, that's kind of bad. That is... It's been down quite often, right? In the past like few weeks or month, I think. That is at least the feeling I get here. Alright, so let me just check the spacing. That's fine. Let me know if that is too small. I could maybe like get the table up a little bit more if that is too small for you to see. But I think most of what we will see on the cards is like image related, so I think that should be fine. So let's see here. We have 3 items. We can choose one of those to complete the setup. Extended mag. Oh, so we would have 3 extra ammo. That is not bad. Rifle scope. During a conflict, add 2 to the sum of all your dice rolls. During all conflicts, really? Okay, that's pretty good. We will have to use that. Vision Helm. When drawing exploration cards, reveal both and choose one. That is really good. You know what? Let's leave the extended mag. We will be able to get some ammo somehow, and we can like add 2 to the sum of all our dice to all of our dice rolls. So I think that's fine. So let's just do it like this. And we can use it once per level. Well, but that is okay too, I would say. I think that's okay. That's not all too bad. Alright, because we go through a level like within like, I think like 6, 7, 8 turns. That is not too bad. Actually, yeah, so we'll still use it, I think. I think that's a good idea. Okay. So you're saying they must be doing a lot of maintenance at BGG? Okay, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, maybe. I mean, BGG does have a lot of potential to be like made even better and more interesting, right? So I hope they will do a lot of maintenance because BGG, I think, like it's been getting better, but BGG looks like a page from like 10, 15 years ago, right? So I think like it could use some freshness, so to speak. All right, so I think we are pretty much done with the setup. I hope I did not forget anything. We are now ready to play. So what we do is quite easy actually. We do it similar, as I said, to what we do in Tin Helm and also what we do in Dust Runner. We take 2 exploration cards here. We put them both right here. And then we choose one of those. Like for example, let me just turn over that one. So that now is a conflict here, right? And this conflict, well, let me just put this here. It looks a little bit nicer. There we go. All right. Sorry about that. Okay, so, and then we either choose that card or we put it like face down in our discard pile and choose that one instead. But then we have to resolve that, right? And conflicts, like what conflicts do is conflicts we can resolve by using ammo and then rolling dice in order to like defeat the alien force that is like threatening us, that is in conflict with us. And we can get rewards like ammo, like oxygen, things like that. But we will not get these cubes here that we need, right? These power cells, they're called. We need all 5 of those in order to win the game. But we will not get these through conflicts, as far as I know at least, if I remember correctly. We will get those through exploration cards, like in general. So conflicts don't really make a whole lot of sense at the moment for me, because I'm full health, I have full ammo, full oxygen. That is fine. So I think I will discard that actually. And then turn over the next card, which is storage. Storage means that we will get a crate. A crate. And you see, like, I don't know if you can see it in camera, but on these crates it's quite small and also quite hard to see like in real life. There's like an S here, right? That means like a small crate, not a large crate. So that means I will discard that, and then we draw the next exploration card to see the crate we will get, but we turn it by 180 degrees. Like, instead of like that, we would turn like this, and then we see here we have like 2 rewards. One is ammo, like +2 ammo, or the other one would be +1 oxygen, right? Since we have a small crate, we can choose one of these rewards. Had we been able to open a large crate, we could choose both. Both don't really help me a lot because I am at full ammo, I am at full oxygen, so instead I will just, well, I cannot take anything, right? Because I'm still full. That's kind of what happened in the beginning. Maybe I should actually resolve a conflict just to be able to also reap the rewards later on, right? So that doesn't... otherwise that won't make any sense. Daggerlad Derby Ram is in chat. Welcome to the stream. And it's saying, looking forward to this. All my plays of Desolate have become pretty tense. Yeah, for me it depends. Pretty much on the luck of the draw, if you would call it like this. There are some games that have been like really easy, and some of them have been quite tense. Do we fight this conflict or do we keep exploring? Because we need these power cells, right? You know what? Let's keep exploring. Let's see what the other card has an offer for us. A cryopod. Okay, but the cryopod is quite interesting, and we can spend oxygen to gain health back, but we also don't need that. So let's just go through the level a little bit, see if we can find maybe one of these power cells. If not, then we will resolve a conflict. There we go. That's engineering here. Engineering means we will just find a power cell. That's the first one we need, right? Okay, so since I did that, I will just discard this one without knowing what was under that card. All right. So you know what? Let's just resolve a conflict. Now I want to show you like how one of these combat situations work, right? So what we do is we draw a conflict card then here. That is a 6. So what we do, we take one of these black dice and put like a 6 on here. And then we also see like a small die here, right, in the top left of that alien card, which is a 1. So that is the combined health value of that alien we are fighting now. I don't know why we are fighting, why we're not just talking it out, right? But I guess that's the way it is. All right, so, and then we will roll dice, right? So what we will do is we will now be able to spend ammo up to 4. Spend ammo in order to roll dice. The more ammo we spend, the more dice we can roll. So if we spend like 2 ammo, we could roll 2 dice, right? So, and it says here, during a conflict, add 2 to the sum of all your dice rolls, right? That means we don't have to spend too much. 7, let's say, how about 2? 2 dice? Samilaxo is in stream. Welcome. Great to see you here in the stream. Very cool that you decided to drop by. Really cool to see you here. So for those of you who don't know, Samilaxo is like a good friend and game designer that I like, whose games I like a lot, like Dale of Merchants and Lands of Galza. Also the new Peacemakers, which is like a remake, so to speak, of the original Dawn of Peacemakers. The games I've been talking a lot about on my channel. So really cool to see you in stream here. And he can attest that I am very bad at rolling dice. So that's definitely a witness regarding that. Okay, so let's roll 2 dice. We spend 2 ammos, and we need to have a 7 at least. We have 6, that is cool, but we can add 2 to the sum, so we exceeded that value. So we defeated the alien life form, so to speak. Otherwise, had we not defeated, let's say we would have just done that 6 damage, right? Then there is like a number here, like 4 damage. That means like we get attacked back, and then we would have to deduct that from our health, right? But since that didn't happen, we are actually in the clear. So we defeated them here. So let me just put that over here, and now we can actually get a reward. So we see here that is an S crate again. So we do the same thing we did before with the other exploration card. We draw a new exploration card, turn it by 180 degrees, and then we can like take one of these 2 rewards. Either we get +2 ammo or 1 oxygen. We will need oxygen later on, but not yet, because we are still at full oxygen. And because each level, a level is done when we have gone through all these cards here. And if there are, like when we have, then we reshuffle the deck, the exploration deck, and then we deduct 2 oxygen, right? So we will need some oxygen later on. At the moment, we are still at full capacity, so I will just take the 2 ammo instead. All right, so let's keep exploring here. Sami's saying, I'm great at rolling badly for my stream guests. Yes, I can attest to that. I've been watching quite a few of your streams, and yeah, that is definitely true. All right, so exploration. So let's see, the armory. We could get 2 ammo. We are at full ammo. That doesn't help us at all. So let's discard that and see what awaits us here. Probably conflict, yes, and a tougher conflict, maybe. So let's turn over that card. Yeah, that will be a little bit tougher. So we have a 4 here, and also that conflict is a 4 as well. So that is it. Oh, and I think actually, let me just check. Did I forget that initial damage? Oh yeah, Daggerland Derby Ram is just saying that. Let me just check that. I think I forgot that initial damage. Yes, you are right. You are right. So that would have been 4, right? 4 damage, yeah. So we would have taken 4 damage. Sorry, forgot about that. So I usually don't forget, but this time I did. That's always like the thing when I'm recording, especially live, that I'm trying to think of too many things, and then that happens. So, all right. So we are taking that initial damage of 2 again from our friend over here, and then we will spend ammo. Just how much? Let's see. So we get +2. We need 8. 2 again, or let's do 3. Let's do 3 maybe. I think so. Let's do 3. Let's be safe. Come on. Let's just roll 3 dice. So we need a 6. That is 8. That is more than enough. +2. So that is good. All right. Thank you very much, sir. And we receive a large crate. Large crate means that we will take a look at the rewards here, and we can take both. +1 oxygen. Well, thank you. We don't need that. And 1 ammo. Well, that is a very bad reward for having spent 3 ammo and lost a bit of health. But okay. That's the way it is, I suppose. Alright, let's continue exploring the last 2 cards for this level. Let's see what we get here. Hey, Frank is saying life is stressful for sure. Yeah, I wouldn't call it stressful. I like doing it, but it's kind of stressful. Not stressful, but it's like a lot to do. A lot to take care of, like always like looking at all the windows, seeing if everything is okay with the image quality. So, it never has anything bad happen during the stream, but I'm still kind of afraid something will happen at some point, because I still don't really have like a huge studio yet, right? I'm still like recording in my office, so to speak, so that will change hopefully this or next year. Alright, so let's see. Conflict. Do we want a conflict? Actually, I really don't, because I'm not doing too well. You know what? Let's not do that conflict and get one of these power cells instead. That is very good. We need 5, right? Don't forget, we need 5 of these power cells. So, now we are done here. We need to reshuffle in order to continue exploring, right? Which means now we will lose 2 oxygen, if not mistaken. I will check in just a moment. Let me see here. You must lower your oxygen level by 2. Exactly. So I know how the game works, right? It could look kind of weird that I'm referencing the rules, but it's just the live thing, right? I just want to make sure I don't make any mistakes live. And that's why I just like keep referencing the rules if necessary, right? Didi is saying the more people are watching, the more people are messing up the dice on the quantum level. It's science, not bad luck. And somebody's saying you got to juggle many things at the same time, so it can be easy to overlook some rules. Yeah, exactly. I can attest to that, even with my own games that I know inside and out. Yeah, for sure. Although you're doing like a grandiose job, Sami, when you play your games live. Gotta say that. Alright, so let's continue with the next level. Well, I always turn over the left card, right? So I don't know why I shouldn't. That would give me 2 ammo. That is not a bad deal. You know, I'm always afraid of that card being like a power cell, right? But we will need some ammo because our health isn't looking too hot. So I think that's a good idea. 2 ammo is not bad. So let's refill our ammo and never know what was under that card. That is a horrible feeling. I hate that. And then let's continue here. All right. Left card again. That's a conflict. Conflict, we get a large crate. We need some oxygen, right? We do need some oxygen because at the end of the level we die because we would have to lower it by 2 again. And you see like a very beautiful skull here. So I think it's not too bad to actually do conflict. It's a large crate, right? So I think that's not too bad. So let's do that. Oh wait, but it's a really tough conflict with 6. Can we still do it? Yeah, come on. Yeah, let's do it. Come on. That is a 3. Okay, so 3 and 6. That is still manageable. And we receive 2 initial damage. Don't forget that, Sir Thecos. Okay, there we go. So, how much ammo should I spend? Let me see. We have a lot. So let's spend 3. We need 9. We have 2 here. Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's do 3. Yeah, okay. That is a good roll. That was probably like the entire luck just into put into one roll for tonight. Okay, that works. So that actually went way better than I would have thought. So one thing that might be interesting for you, just in case that doesn't happen anymore, let's say I would have not defeated the alien, then of course not that damage would have been applied because that's the initial damage, but you would turn over a new card. Let me take one from the discard pile and turn them by 180 degrees, and then we see like how much damage we receive, right? It's kind of similar to that crate mechanism here. But so far that hasn't happened, so that is good. We get a large crate, so let's just see what we get. We get 2 health. That is very good. And 1 small ammo. So 1 ammo. That is unfortunate. I would have liked some oxygen. But there is one room where we can just get oxygen, as far as I know. I don't know which room that was. Small crate. We could do that. We could also see what that exploration card holds for us. We will find another conflict card. So let's just look at this exploration card here and get a power cell. Very good. But there will not be enough power cells on this level anymore. So we will have to get at least 1 oxygen somehow. Let's just hope we can get one. Let's see. Last game was easier. The last game I played because I had an item that gave me like 2 starting oxygen. And I was able to finish the game on level 2. Right? So I never had to get oxygen. But that's not the case here, unfortunately. Okay. So let's just continue here. A conflict again. But a large crate. That could be good. We need oxygen, right? Large crate is good. Alright, let's do that. Let's do a conflict here. Okay, so that's 3 plus 4. And also 2 initial damage. Somebody's asking how many levels do you play until you win or lose? Well, the game ends either if I acquire like the last power cell, right, of the 5, or if I drop, like my health drops to 0 or my oxygen drops to 0. So we play, as far as I know, we play as many levels as you need to like reach one of these win or lose conditions. Oh no. Do you see? And that's the issue of streaming. Did I deduct 2 damage already? Maybe you can let me know if I checked, if I reduced that, if I like took down that health again by 2 already. If I didn't, let me know, so I will do that retroactively. Didi saying, just checked some of games of Sami on the internet and the Dale of Merchants seems pretty card heavy. Do you start with a database of skills or do you add up content as the game grows? Well, Sami can say more about that, but Dale of Merchants, I do have some videos on my channel, so you can check those out, but Dale of Merchants works in such a way that you can like buy like specific like games, like these are like separate games, but you can also combine these card decks, right? And each game, each edition comes with like a specific amount of decks. Somebody would have to say how many, I don't know by heart at the moment. And then I think there's like 3 of these smaller games, so to speak, and these are not too card heavy because it's just a few decks, right? But enough to like be able to play like a lot. Because you can like combine a lot of different decks, animal folk decks with another. And then there's also like the large Dale of Merchant collection that comes with even more game modes and more cards. And in there you can like put all of the other content as well. So I do have the entire collection that is very card heavy, but it doesn't like, it's not that it even grows. It's not a living card game or anything like that, right? So I have everything at the moment. I have everything for it at the moment as far as something else isn't released by something. I mean, only he knows, right? You just don't take all the cards. You just combine a specific number of decks with another, depending on the player count and depending on what kind of game you want to have. So if that kind of explains that, but I'll be happy to talk more about it because it's one of my most favorite deck builders ever. And a friend told me I have not deducted that health yet. Alright, so then we need to attack, right? I didn't do that either yet. 7, I will just use 2 dice. That should be more than enough. Alright, so let's see. He says as you roll snake eyes. Okay, well that's 2 plus 2, that's 4. So we did 4 damage. And now we're receiving more damage. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. And 4 more damage. Oh, that is rough. So we had 2 health and 2 oxygen. That's not too good. Alright, so then I need only 1 die because I have that 2 here. Right? So, yeah, doesn't really matter. It's 4 plus 2, that's 6. So we are fine here. Yeah, you're right. I should maybe use my vision helm at some point. Yeah, I will do that this round because I need oxygen at least 1. You're right, Dagolat. Yeah, I will do that. So we get a large crate at least. Well, that's better than nothing, but that hurt a lot. Ouch. Let's see. We get 1 oxygen. There we go. That's all we need. And health. And we get 1 health. Okay, well. Alright, so now we need a lot of health. Ammo, maybe. We can live with not too much ammo, but we need some health. And now I need the last 2 power cells, and then we can still win. So I can do that when drawing exploration cards. We will both and choose 1. I can do that 1 use per level. Exactly. Okay. Let's see. Let's reveal 1 for now. Cryopod. I can use oxygen to get health. It's not bad, right? I can just spend 1 oxygen to get 3 health. That is not bad. When will I use that vision helm? Will I use it now? I'm not. Well, it's only like 1 more level up, like 1 more draw after that. So, you know what? Let's use the vision helm now. Let me just turn it over so we know we have used it. Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. I don't want to spend oxygen for health. And I don't really want to be in conflict either. But I could probably just use that cryopod and just not do anything, right? That's probably possible. Because I don't really want to like get into conflict with S. But then again, it's only like 2, right? It's a pretty easy conflict. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. Shouldn't be 2. Oh, come on. Oh, and we got 4 initial damage. Oh no, that means we die, right? Oh, that was pretty stupid of me, actually. 4 damage. That is a lot. Well, this is pretty bad luck. Okay, well, that means that... Oops. Yeah, well... that means that... yeah, we're gone, right? I mean, that was pretty quick. Okay, that was tough. That was pretty bad luck, because I think there aren't too many with 4 damage. That was pretty bad luck. Right. What would have been the next 2 cards? Yeah, it's still like conflict, yeah. Not sure. I think we missed all the power cells, yeah. We missed all the power cells in here. Like another one. I think I got one. One was at the very beginning and the other one I got, yeah. There's almost no oxygen that I got, but that's the way it is, yeah. Well, sometimes, yeah, James is just saying that. Sometimes life is like that, yeah. Sometimes it's good run, I guess. No, well, no. It was like a pretty slow and not very good walk, but yeah. Yeah, well, that's how you play Desolate. A pretty tense game, yeah. A game I quite enjoy. The thing is that Desolate is quite similar, at least in terms of the mechanism, to Tin Helm and also Dust Runner. And I think of all these 3, I like Tin Helm the most. Because like it's like that really small package, and I just like the flair and like the theme and everything. But that one's pretty cool as well. I wish the box was a little bit smaller. And then of course Dust Runner is like a similar thing. But I think like Tin Helm would probably be my favorite of those 3. But still, Desolate is a pretty good option as well. Yeah, very good one as well, especially if you like enjoy sci-fi more than fantasy. So yeah. If Frank's saying this is when you wish you were not on stream so you could redo that last decision. I don't know, to be honest. Because even if I have redone that decision, I already used my scope, right? And I would have turned over the conflict first. I don't know what would have happened. Maybe I would have survived longer, but I was really bad with health, right? Like this card would have been better. You see, 1 damage. So then we would have survived. I was hoping for like a 1 or 2 damage card, because... You see, every other card would have not killed me. No, except this one. But like these cards all wouldn't have killed me. So, you know, it was like pretty unlucky. I think there are like only 2 cards of 7 that would have killed me. But, well, it did. Okay. Well, that's how you play Desolate. It's kind of unfortunate that I lost now, because I probably would have liked to show you like a game where I actually manage it. But that's sometimes how life goes. But that also means we have time to take a look at the next game. Right? Always try to see the positive in things. So yeah, I don't quite understand why the box is that large, because the cards like only fill up half the box, actually, right? But okay, then we have the dice and everything. We do have those. So let me do the conflict. Then I usually put the exploration cards there. Where do I have the item cards? I just put them aside, I think. Oh yeah, there they are. Just put them here. There we go. So some of the items are pretty cool, actually. Like last time I had... which one did I have? Like this one, the large tanks. Begin the game with 2 extra oxygen. That was pretty nice. And then I was able to finish it quite quickly, because I was quite lucky in finding the power cells quickly. I think on level 2, or maximum 3. But I think it like happened very, very early. That was pretty good. Alright, so the items go here.